Well, the time off, the weekend off was actually really beneficial to us. Gave our team a little bit of a chance to rest a little bit, but we're excited to kick some butt this weekend, get 4 wins, keep the winning streak going, and hopefully have a few more shutouts pitching-wise. Have a little challenge to our pitchers and catchers to try to get as many shutouts as they can. And really just keep rolling. Team atmosphere is doing really well, and we're hitting well, and really just trying to prepare them for this week. And again, keep that, hopefully get to 12-0 after the weekend.
Ally, your team, including yourself, off to a great start. What's been the kind of the driving factor? Is it that competition amongst the team?
Yeah.
A player B, or?
I think it's definitely just the community in the team, like the culture. Everybody's just competing for a spot right now, and I feel like every position is close. Like everybody wants to play, and there's nobody doesn't have a chance to play, you know.
Shea, you've been around now a couple of years. This team each year kind of seems to find different ways to win. One week it's just scoring 30 runs, another shutout, one coming from behind. What, just seeing that, what kind of momentum is it, or what drives that, knowing that there's different ways to get those doubles?
I definitely think it motivates us because we know, like, if we're down 1-0 in the 7th, that we can come back, and we know that we can beat teams 30-0. Like, we know either way we can pull it out, and I think it definitely helps this year. Like, last season sucked how it ended early and stuff, and we lost some of our big hitters, but freshmen came in and stepped up and filled their shoes pretty easily. So I think it helps that even with new girls coming in, we all seem to get along and we all motivate each other and support each other.
Competition with the pitching staff, it's kind of normal anyway. It's like, okay, well, you did that, I can do that too. Does that kind of feed you guys? And I know, she's trying to say more shutouts. But
Yeah, I think we like feeding off of each other and making it like a friendly competition. And we also know, like, before the game day even starts, that whoever's starting, the person in relief is going to pick them up if they need them, and it'll roll into the next game. Like, I think all 3 of us know that we each can do the job that needs to be done, so we support each other no matter who's in that position that game.
Yeah, Paige said a couple weeks ago that being kind of on ready alert all the time kind of really keeps you guys in the game, and it just kind of, does that definitely keep you locked in, knowing, okay, well, maybe I need to go throw a little bit?
Yeah, I think it helps knowing too that if one of the other girls is in and they're struggling, that I may be able to help, or the other pitcher that's off may be able to help, because we're all super different from each other. So, like, if one of us is in and they're hitting their, like, main pitch, it's not the same main pitch that the other 2 throw. So I think it definitely motivates us knowing that we each have our strengths that could work against a team.
And hitting-wise, it's whoever's up, it seems like. Does that kind of take some pressure off, especially the young players, to know that I don't have to hit the ball out of the yard every single time because somebody's going to do it?
Definitely. I feel like we have really good hitters all up and down our lineup, and it's not like a off at bat for the pitcher if it's at the bottom of our lineup. Everybody's a threat, and really we have faith in every single hitter on our team.
You just got to kind of figure out who's hot and where to put them in the lineup. And obviously you've got almost 2 teams that you can put out there.
Yeah, it's really convenient doing an inter squad, so we can have 2 full teams kind of go against each other with all different types of batters and different strengths. And like Shea talked about the pitching, if the pitchers know we're a staff, we're really working as a unit within the 3 of them, and people are going to be a little bit off, and that's okay. We'll have the other ones ready, kind of on ready alert like we talked about, and they'll go in and basically have each other's back. That's kind of been a big theme this year with our team, of just having each other's back. And same thing with hitting. Somebody's a little off, they're in a slump, and maybe the other pitcher has their number that day. We'll have someone else come in either in that position or in a pinch hit role and get the job done. And sometimes that starter will re-enter because maybe they're a little bit quicker on the bases and, give high fives in the dugout. Hey, way to get that double, or even way to get that hit by pitch and get on. Like, nice job, help the team. And again, very team oriented, and we're really confident in everybody we have, pitching-wise, catching, hitting, fielding, that we can get the job done. But if they're a little off, that's okay. We have someone else to kind of fill in.
You've got eeny, meeny,
Yeah.
you can Could you kind of see that early, even before games started, that there was going to be that level of competition within for spots?
I think CMU softball really since I've been here the last 8 years, they've been a winning program, and people come in just knowing that, having that confidence that we're going to win. Up and down the lineup, it's nice to see people grow. They always get back a little bit rusty in January, but they've really grown the last few weeks, and that confidence has grown, and I think we're just so excited to play again that everybody's chomping at the bit to get in and, be that person just to get that hit. If it's a little single or if it's a home run, they're just excited to be there, and I think that motivation to be on the field and be competing is really just driving us to be better this year.
Could you kind of say that, it's been a year, basically, I mean, you were shut down this time, a year ago. Is that just kind of another motivating factor, like, hey, let's go play and win as much as we can, because the rug can always be pulled out from under you?
Yeah, I think that, and just I know when we came back the first couple weeks, we were all super anxious too because we didn't have our preseason tournaments, so we had a lot more practice time. But I think a big factor of it was how much practice time we got, because we spent a lot of days scrimmaging ourselves, and I honestly think the best hitters I'm gonna face this season are our hitters. So I think it helps the pitchers to know that if we can get our own hitters out in these scrimmages, that we'll be fine this season. And same with the hitters, they have respect for all the pitchers, and they get to see a lot of different types of pitches since we're all so different. So I definitely think playing each other so much the last 6 to 8 months definitely helped going into this season too.
Did it help, especially the young kids, to get that much scrimmage time in before you put on the uniform?
Yeah, it definitely helped because it was a sense of actual game time. It wasn't just jumping into your first college game like you've never played against college players before. So it's definitely, and especially with the competition we have within our team, it helped relax us at the beginning when we first went out against Metro, I think.
All right, new question of the week, different format.
Oh God.
Either or, one or the other. We're going to have you guys answer them all at the same time. It'll be rapid fire, 5 questions. All right?
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
Morning or night?
Morning.
Night.
Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
Neither.
Coke.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Do I like being hot or cold, or do I like my coffee hot or cold?
How's your mind interpret?
I like my coffee cold.
I knew she was gonna say coffee, yeah.
Super salad?
Salad.